Hello. I'm just gonna get right into it. Just had stuff to eat. Sort of full of energy. Sort of. Still trying to beat Red Darkhouse on Lunar difficulty. This is one of the most silly areas to start with. This area is so difficult. I actually really struggle with what the game expects you to do for this area. Oh, hello, welcome to the stream, Orison. Sorry, I have sound alerts on hidden. There you go. I had sound alerts on hidden because I was recording a couple of attempts and there was like... There was a few... something on the screen showed up, like it didn't get the file from the document or whatever. It was something weird. But I had to hide it just so that I have a clean recording of my attempts. That's why it's hidden. But yes, still going on with the Lunar difficulty attempts. Very difficult. This game's very difficult. More specifically, I think this zone is difficult. Like you'll see once. If I can show it, that'd be ideal. But there's a certain point that the zone. Oh, there's a certain mechanic that the zone boss does that is... It seems like you need a second... You need to decide what the solution is in a second. And I've been trying to find ways to make it easier, like... You don't like solve... You don't exactly solve the solution immediately, you solve part of it. And then once you clear the very first mechanic, then you start to solve the mechanic. It's basically, what do I want here? Go on. Basically the zone boss, Finale, has a move where it summons a windmill, expanding beams, cross beams, and there's a knockback. And you need to be in the right quadrant to like be safe from the windmill or whatever. I should set my player nickname in game to Battle Garega. Can I do that? Probably not. Probably not in while I'm doing a run right now. But let's see if I can do it after the attempt. But yeah, you have to. The knockback happens 1 second into the mechanic. And you need to recognize which side you want to be knocked to in 1 second. Oh, keybinds? Really? Why is it? Oh, it says name change right there. I guess that's fair. Huh? I don't see a way to change the name here. Well, I just do it after the run, it's fine. I actually have a decent build going right now for damage. Just because of the existence of two items together. Damn, look at that DPS! Not available during a run, yeah. Yeah, I have the secondary, 80% more powerful, 5 seconds of cooldown added to secondary. And then this one, damage enemies when cooldown is activated. So that's pretty awesome. Is it nearby enemies? Let me check that. Nearby enemies, great. So I have to actually be near them. No. Cooldown shorter. All of these suck. Whoa, look at that damage. Oh, nearby enemies. Nearby enemies. I had to be really careful there. Oh! So much for being really careful. Oh, watch out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice. So, since the last stream, I have improved a bit. I like to say that I've improved a bit with my Steel Rabbit gameplay. So, let's hope that shows. Oh, that was close. Yeah. Directly in the path. Very smart. Look at that DPS. Okay. As long as I don't get hit here, I get 3 HP for the boss attempt. Bit close to comfort there. Close for comfort. Don't want to risk shooting my secondary when I don't need to. Oh my god, that was the worst primary ever. Close there? Okay, this one. I wish I could explain what I'm doing there. Okay, 3 HP boss. This is already better than last stream of this, so I'm happy with that. Alright. What do I need? Every 5 times I use an ability, gain flash decks. And remember that. Alright. Flash decks. 900 damage secondary, that's pretty sick. Focus time. That way. God, this mechanic is so stupid. You see how fast the knockback is? Yep. Okay. You have to very quickly realize what side you want to be knocked to in a span of like 1 second. It's brutal. Oh, freaking primary, man. This one. So I'm not talking so much, but this is like, I need to focus. Bit risky. I nearly walked into that. I'm not even attacking. I'm not even shooting at my primary. Screw that. That's too big of a risk. I'm glad that I'm able to showcase this boss at least on stream and not die to an earlier part of the fight. Waste of shit, I didn't want to do that. Just wait. Oh, I had the right save spot, but I was too slow in recognizing that. God. Okay. Yeah. Let me. I need to show how messed up one of the mechanics are. I'm having trouble with. Because I did show it, but I didn't like really talk about it. Check this out. Don't worry about the bitrate. So this is the mechanic I'm talking about. So you recognize there's a knockback, and now solve it. And look at the knockback progress bar when this mechanic comes up. You need to figure out which side you want to be knocked to immediately. And then you get knocked back. So in this case, the bitrate's pretty bad, but ignore that. So in this case, you want to be in this quadrant here, because then the windmill will rotate, and you just need to be here, and the windmill will activate. You can see there, and then you can follow it down to avoid the cross beams and evade the expanding beams. And you can see it's a very clear safe spot. But the problem is, it's when you have enough time to recognize where to go, it's really not that hard. But the issue is you get knocked back almost immediately upon seeing the mechanic. So what's the timing here? Yep. And I tested with, at least with default movement speed, you need to be, with default movement speed, if you get knocked this side to the left, you cannot make it to the safe spot. I tried. You cannot make it. So within the span of a second, a literal second, maybe it's not literal, but a second, you need to figure out which side you want to be knocked to. And actually, you know what? I think it is a second, because this mechanic pops up during your knockback cast. This mechanic is so stupid. Yeah, the expanding beams, the windmill appears in the middle of your knockback, and you have to figure out on this mechanic which side you want to be knocked to. It's really difficult. That is an actual, like, you need to react to the mechanic in a second. That like maybe the knockback doesn't last for a second, maybe the progress doesn't go for a second, but certainly trying to figure out which side you need to be knocked to is a second. Like, come on. Do you see that timing? Like, it could be either left or right, and you just have to figure it out. Now, the way I've tried to internalize it is I look at the square that's launching a beam through the middle. So this one here, for example, there's always one square that's going to be in a corner. So I scan my eyes for the one in the middle. I draw a line to the middle part and look at what direction the rotation is going. So in this case, because the rotation is going towards the cross beam in the middle, I want to be knocked to the right. If it's pointing to the left, if it's rotating left, then I want to be knocked to the left and then go over here, because when the windmill activates, it will rotate, and this will open up, and then the safe spot will be here, and then you'll be safe from the expanding beam here. And then there's like it happens for another, and this is like a different pattern too. I draw a line from the square in the middle to the rotation point here. It's pointing towards the beam, so the safe spot is here. And then you can see it here. And then see, the problem is, perfect example. This is what happens. This is what happens if you get knocked to the wrong side. So in my way of internalizing it, I have to completely forget about which quadrant is safe and instead quickly figure out which side is safe. But the only way to figure out which side is safe is by these comparisons, which you have to do it in a second. And this is what happens when you're knocked in the wrong side. You see that timing right there? I get knocked all the way here. By the time I reach the middle, reaching the middle is when the windmills activate. So if you get knocked to the wrong side, with default movement speed, you cannot make it to the right quadrant. It's one of the... Like, FF14 had nothing this challenging, because at least... Because the difficulty is like trying to remember what mechanics are incoming and not your reaction time on figuring out what the mechanic is. This is totally dependent on your reaction on how you see the mechanic. It's insanely difficult. It doesn't help that the patterns are random as well. Maybe you could there's like different variations you have to remember if you do it in that way though, because this close expanding beam isn't necessarily going to be on this side. It could be on that side, and that will change what side you need to be knocked to. It's a really difficult mechanic. Oh. That's enough complaining. Why is my... Oh, there you go. I need to change my name. Oh, maybe you just change the name up here. I like how I use my keyboard and I just wanted to type something in and then it recognized, oh, you want to use a keyboard as a controller. Garega has joined. I could probably fit out Battle Garega, but I don't know how much space that would take on the screen. So that singular mechanic is like, it's really difficult. Not to mention that's not even phase 2. Phase 2 has its own problems as well, with all the rotating beams that you have to quickly recognize. It's almost as if this particular boss was designed for you to have really powerful defensive items to completely ignore the mechanic rather than try to solve it legit. Because I don't see how you could do this well, I could see how you could do it in a normal way, but it's really difficult. Okay. And it requires like my utmost focus. Like I cannot, like I have to solve it so quickly. So the only way I could figure it out is you have to dodge it like You just think of the side you want to be knocked to first. Don't think about the quadrant, think about what side. That's the only way I've been able to... Oops. I wanted to time my repeat, but I kind of screwed up. In some ways, I think this solo is a lot harder than multiplayer. In this particular zone, anyway, it's really difficult. At least with Lunar, with multiplayer on Lunar, there's ways to scum it out. Now, that doesn't mean you can completely ignore the mechanics though. I don't know, maybe this is salt talking. What do I want here? Repeat, right? I'm gonna have to go for a full heal. Damn it, I mistimed that repeat. Oh, got it back. Okay. Oh. This particular mechanic from this boss is not too difficult. I finally figured out how to dodge this one properly, as I nearly messed it up. Oh, I got repeat at the wrong time. Damage is suffering right now. Oops. Okay, good. I can take one hit. Oh, I got repeat the worst time. I have to go. I have to go! Yeah! I could have been spamming primary there. That would probably be really good, but repeat. Look at that, spamming my special. That's the only way I get damage with this build. Okay, I can now spam special. Oh, no, we're good. I can make it. I just gotta remember to spam secondary there. At least I'm playing a lot better than I was last stream. At least that's happening. Us. I'm missing out on damage. Meeting Enrage. I think it's because I didn't get off the special repeats as much as I could have. Also, I wasn't spamming secondary when I was moving. But at least I only took one hit. You can restore it here. Primary, no. Secondary, fix and burn. Wow, all of these are not great. Should have been okay. I should have used my primary first for the smite. What? Okay, that was a little confusing there. Well, I don't. Why my special didn't. No, that was the wrong way. At least I got my shield to protect me, but... Oh, come on! This is the most stupid mechanic ever! You're really gonna design a mechanic where only certain characters can clear it properly without items? Bruiser can survive that particular mechanic okay because they have a dash defensive. They can actually survive that mechanic, but Wizard really struggles without the appropriate items. That is insanely difficult. They really do, the devs really expect you to have the right items for that mechanic. But repeat. That's close. Uh-oh. Saved. Oh, that is a mage, huh? Lunar's a little... I've got no idea how you would even fix this because it is a roguelike and you do need to not let your players get the build they want easily. But because the DPS checks in Lunar are a lot tighter, it's like it's a lot more dependent on luck, I guess. I don't know. It's very hard to meet the DPS checks if you're not given the right items in the treasure chests. Okay. That a little close. Like on hard, it doesn't really matter too much. You can sort of scum out a highly damaging build that will you know, kill the boss quickly. Sort of. I mean, hard is a little tough still, but on Lunar it's just you need a minimum of 270 DPS by the time you reach the second boss of the red Darkhouse. See, none of these I don't even think I like any of these. I guess we'll go with that. That does contribute to damage, so. Okay, they got cursed at least. Ah, it's fine. If I take one hit, it's fine. But yeah, Lunar difficulty is so difficult. And in a really frustrating way. Ugh. Available every 8 seconds, okay. Especially because there's no practice mode. Sorry to hop on that again, but the fact there's no practice mode really makes this extra challenging for not the right reasons. Because what I want to do is practice a certain mechanic of that boss, right? But instead I have to go through this whole process and make sure I can beat the bosses upcoming, right? I'm not even paying attention to what's going on anymore, that's why I keep getting hit. I'm really feeling the lack of practice mode in solo Lunar. God, I hate all of these. Doesn't help that I'm playing Wizard. I suspect part of my challenge is that I'm playing Wizard. Which is not a fantastic rabbit class. But there's that perspective too. I don't think it's the Wizard's fault though. I don't think so anyway. Shoot, went down way too early. I'm not even sure if, even with all these complaints, I don't even feel like the dev should even adjust the difficulty. I don't know. Because it... Okay, hold on. Reading and rage. Should be okay. Okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't even know if you should adjust the difficulty even. Like, I may complain about it, but everyone needs to suffer through this. I don't know. I would, like, it is Lunar difficulty, it is the hardest difficulty that you can pick, so making it easier is like going against the point of Lunar, so I don't know. I think you need to make the mechanic that I complain about a lot, like you need to change the timing of that knockback, because that's... The difficulty there is, like, how good is your reaction time? Not how well do you know how to do these mechanics. I think that needs to be changed, but other than that, I don't know. And even then, it's like, well, that's the point of Lunar. It's supposed to be the hardest difficulty, right? Oh. Oh, that was close. Shit. I use on my vanish on my secondary. And my primary this time. So I have a technique that I'm doing to dodge this easily. I'm not even looking at the bullets. I'm looking at the paths of the bullets. For the last one, I'm obviously looking at the bullet, but I'll show the recording again just to demonstrate what I'm looking at when I'm doing that mechanic. It's annoying. I don't think that I met the range here, but I think it was partially my fault for not utilizing the vanish on my standing still special. I wasn't really utilizing that well, so. Right, boss time again. Oh god, that was close. Here comes the really difficult mechanic. No, wrong side. So stupid. That side. I managed to quickly figure it out, but boy, is that a frustrating way to figure that out. Maybe there's an easier way, but I've been looking at that particular mechanic and I haven't found an easy way to look at it. The way I've looked at it is, it seemed like it was the only way, but maybe I'm wrong. Here again. This way. Okay. I really hope the dev didn't design these bosses for you to have certain items to dodge through the mechanics, because otherwise that's a little scummy. Oh crap. Oh! Misread that. Only 1 HP left. Thank goodness he can make that with default movement speed. Over here. Over here. Over here! Yeah! Okay. Okay, here comes a hard mechanic that I haven't fully figured out how to solve. This way. And then... Oh! Oh, I had it wrong. This way. I got lucky with the vanish. Okay, don't get baited. It's really not that hard. Oh! And then I get hit. I only got through that section because of my vanish, so is it really... Did they really design the bosses for you to have items? Defensive items to just completely bypass the mechanics? Ah, okay. I think there might be some sort of very easy recognition tests in those mechanics I'm having trouble with, because I'm almost trying to solve them immediately, like solve them based on what's present on the screen, and maybe that's wrong. Maybe there is a solid pattern. I've been trying to look for patterns, but I've had no luck. This game's hard on Lunar. Right. That was a clean run. What am I needing? Your abilities and do or deal 30% more damage. Luckily that is not the messed up one. $2,000 damage. So DPS is good, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna do well necessarily. Okay, I didn't miss. Good. Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. The risk I took there. Bit lucky. standing in the path. Please make it. Okay. Ah, that was close. Oh my god, that DPS was high. I actually cleared it at that point. More damage. Okay, hard boss time. No, I hesitated. Fuck, No, that's the wrong direction as well. You see how stupid this one mechanic is? You need to... All the other mechanics that this boss has done is you don't need to solve it that quickly. But just that one specific one with the knockback, you have to solve it in 1 second. It's silly. There has to be an easier way. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Be a bit careful with the primary. Oh, look at that. I already went to phase 2. This would be a good run if I, knew how to dodge any of these mechanics. Oh, that was close. Okay. This way. This way. Nay! Hey, hey! I don't even know what sound I made. I'm going crazy. Made a nay sound. Oh. Bypassing that. I knew I got that wrong. God, I made the same mistake. I went too early. God. Let me just take another look at the mechanic I'm having trouble with. It's this. It is this one here. There's gotta be an easy way to instantly recognize what side you need to be knocked to. I almost feel like the dev did a mistake here and they actually wanted to show the mechanic at the same time the knockback activates, but no, the knockback activates first and then you see the mechanic and then like the timing's all off. Because solving this is incredibly difficult compared to everything else that this boss does. I'm trying to look if there's anything that I could see. Because the only constant The only constant I could see is um I've been able to solve what the correct quadrant is every time by drawing a line from the crossbeam to the rotation, and then if it's pointing towards, I go towards. If it's pointing away, I go away. That's the only thing I could figure out. But it's recognizing that and like solving what side you're on. That's the issue. Like how do you immediately see this and go, oh, I know what side I need to be on in the span of a second? Because drawing a line, that takes time. That takes too much time, in fact. So I wonder if it's maybe if you could base it just on seeing one thing, because the moment you have to see two things, that's too slow. You have to see one thing and be able to dodge accordingly. It can't just be the rotation, because you don't know if you only see the rotation, you won't be able to see where the cross beams are in time. So if you just simply like say like in this configuration, because it's pointing to the right, that's correct, right? Like you get sent to the right, but that's only because this cross beam's at the top right, or just at the top in general, right? If it's at the bottom half, then you don't want to be sent to the right if the rotation is the same. You want to be sent to the left so that you have to be on this side. So that's like that's why there's two sides. The fact that you have to figure out which side you want to be knocked to is insane. So there has to be an easy way. I just don't know what that easy way is. Is it like looking at the config of the expanding beams with the squares? I just don't I don't think that's it, because is it possible that the expanding beam near the middle, I don't think the crossbeam is ever on the same side as that expanding beam in the middle. So could I use that? It makes an L shape. It kind of okay. Well, only because there's only 4 panels there, but it kind of reminds me of Lost a little. It's not really. It's not really the same shapes, but just seeing 4 panels is enough to set me off. Um, 4 panels and just shapes in each quadrant. um, so if I can see, looking at expanding beam, looking at square, there might be two things, but you don't have to pay attention to what the rotation is pointing to. So it's kind of like that this will become the safe spot later, and so you have to be here. But what kind of connection can you make between this pillar here and the cross beam here? I can't make an association. What the heck? This is so hard. Because it's almost the way I'm doing it is like I'm scrambling to look at where the middle crossbeam is, and then looking at the rotation, and then trying to figure out what side, and then that's too slow. I get knocked to wherever I go. I even asked on their Discord on how they would solve this, and I don't think they had any good ideas. I don't think like obviously they were able to figure out which quadrant was safe, right? But that the quadrant, which quadrant being safe is not never was the issue. It's the knockback where you need to decide what side you need to be knocked to immediately. That's the hard part. Let's try like another recording. See, I got hit there last again. You're given plenty of time here, and then you're given no time whatsoever here. Nope, that's a cross beam that's next to the expanding beam that goes through the middle. So there's no association there. The correct quadrant is on the top right. God, I don't know how you solve this quickly. If anyone has any ideas in chat, of course, let me know. This is not like a no spoilers thing or whatever. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I can see where's the safe spot. I know where the safe spot is. It's just seeing that quickly is the issue. Let me try another one. Let me see if I can do it in real time. I'll use the mouse as a guide. Did I get to the boss with this recording? No, I didn't. This recording? No. I made a lot of recordings, as you can tell. Okay, follow my mouse. I'm here. Here. And then... But you need to... I'm using the mouse here. I got that wrong. Like... Drawing a line takes too much time. It's actually you want to be knocked to the left. Because the cross beam is here, you draw a line, it's pointing towards, so you want to be towards the middle beam. Yeah, see, the moment I realized what side I need to be on, it's too slow already. Left. Only because I knew that it was going to be left. I saw it already. Excuse me. Here, left, yeah. So I had that right, so you want to be here and then move towards the left. God! That is so difficult! Is having items really the expected way to deal with this? Left, yeah. And then be here. Follow along. So be in middle. Right. Man. You have to do that in the middle of gameplay. That's a tough one. Okay. I'm gonna take a break. 10-minute break. And when I come back, it will be some oops, some oh god, I remember I have these gifts. It will be some what do I want to say? More attempts. All right. I need to get some music going. Just have the game over music for Rebel and Steel. Okay, be right back. back. Why the hell is Guilty Gear music playing? Oh, it's freaking another stream. Another stream was playing. I was like, I don't like Guilty Gear Strive music. Why is that playing? Okay. Alright. Back to Rabbit and Steel. Alright. Man, okay. I can't stop complaining about how difficult that mechanic is. It's unreasonably difficult. I would want them to make it easier. Just have the knockback activate way later than it does. Then I'd be happy. Did I take 10 minutes? I hope I only took 10 minutes. Special... do that one. Okay. I nearly got hit there. I nearly stopped moving for a sec. Okay, well I got hit there for sure. Okay, okay. What do we got? All cooldowns reduced by 3. Special do 40% more damage. Yeah. Guess we're all in on the special. Great spot. No! Oh my god, that was close. I really didn't want to get hit there. And I did, so that was awesome. Give me a good special power up. That's alright. Could be worse. And then we get the vitality with the regeneration potion, because I kind of do need it. Man, that was bad. That's such a stupid way of dodging that. At least I'm getting a lot more comfortable with the enemies in this zone. At least, right? You would hope by this point, after how long I've practiced these bosses. Oh, that was so far. That's much further than I thought it'd go. Can you kill this boss already? Oh my god. I knew I was close to enrage. Alright. I sort of hate streaming like this because I have to like really focus on some of these. Maybe not for this because I mean that's exactly why I'm talking, right? But when it gets real, that's when it gets real. Risky spot I put myself in. That was close. Man, I'm already... I don't think I... That's close. Try to pile on as much damage as I can there. I wasted my defensive there. Just use it here. Okay, at least I did a proper DPS rotation. I could feel myself kind of screwing up when I was constantly moving, but I made sure to be precise with my rotation. Wow. I don't like any of those. Alright, here we go. The boss where I wish there was a practice mode. I wish, man. This is the sole reason why you would want a practice mode. This one boss right here. What? Okay, well, misjudged that. Is it dependent on the previous battle? It's dependent on the previous one. Wrong way. I had to scum it out using my item there. Did they really expect you to have an item there? I have to wonder if that pattern I'm having trouble with depends on the previous mechanic. That could be a thing. That hasn't been a thing in the other difficulties, so I don't know. Whatever. Next phase, thank you. Getting hit at those times we were really bad. Yep. Yep. I knew I had that wrong! Oh, I knew it! Just knew it too late. I want to say it's like the millisecond the mechanic activated, I knew I got it wrong. Man, oh! No, I'm too busy thinking about the previous mechanic. Now I'm like, oh yeah, no, this is done. Okay, wait, let me take another look at the windmill mechanic I'm having trouble with. Maybe if it is dependent on the previous mechanic, which would be very unusual, then it's possible that's easy to figure out. I'm willing to grasp onto anything at this point. So there's one going through the middle there. One going through the middle there. One middle there. So is the next one going to be down here? Is it going to be down here? No. It can't have dependent on the previous. Does it? Should I tweet MinoDev and ask him personally, how does one deal with this particular mechanic solo when the knockback activates so quickly compared to when you actually see the mechanic? I could ask him on Twitter if I wanted to, but that sounds like too much effort. Man. I guess we just gotta keep trying. Oh. Excuse me. Oh wait, no. Great. It doesn't matter. Man, I'm feeling tilted after that loss. That was painful. And I don't even think this is really something I can just come back to later. Because eventually one of the runs is going to be in the red Darkhouse and I'm going to have to dodge everything properly. And I don't want to reach to an area I haven't practiced yet without yeah, I don't want to reach to an area I haven't practiced in a longer run where I've been spending some time on it. So this is still valuable practice, but man. Alright, let's do something crazy. No shop. Only special run. Well, maybe not only special, but big special damage. I better see it. I'm not going to be buying anything in the store. Pure DPS. See, that's an 8% damage increase on my special. It's worth it, right? So now I've got 34%. Didn't buy any regeneration potions. I have been noticing I haven't been buying too many of those recently. I guess maybe because I getting used to the regular fights here. Can you die already? Oh man. Die! Man, 250 DPS is not enough. That is crazy. You cannot just pick defensive build, a defensive item this early into the run. Like, you need to have DPS items. You can't pick any of the defensive ones now. Maybe you can spare defensive ones later, but at the beginning, them showing up in the treasure chest is actually a detriment. Because that could have been a slot for an actual useful one that would have increased your damage by a lot. Instead, it's reduce defensive cooldown by 2 seconds. Like, great. That's so useful. When the DPS check is this tight, I really need those defensive items. Oh. I'm really... The one that scales your special, that scales up and damage based on how much gold you have is not worth it. Oh. Okay. Whatever. I really didn't like that build anyway. Oh god. Does Mino know how difficult this is? I hope he does. I hope this was intentional. I didn't even reach the part I'm having trouble with. Like, me dying to that boss, that's fine, but the zone boss is crazy. I think my specials on cooldown, but maybe if I get other upgrades, I can have other cooldowns. Oops. Yeah, the way I'm having trouble in just this one area in Lunar almost make me like wonder, world first Lunar doesn't mean anything because they could have picked the easiest zones to go through, and you know, it's not red Darkhouse. If they were lucky enough to not get red Darkhouse, then that's easy. Not getting the buff. Oh man, all of these are... Whatever. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Sorry I'm sighing a lot, but I have to remember my sighs are from trying to remember to breathe. Bad. I felt something fell off there. I knew I was going to get hit eventually. I really am not breathing during some of these segments. Okay. Oh my god. Screw off. Why did I do that? I'm getting lost. Ah, oh, god damn it. At least I killed it before Enrage. A 4 HP for the boss. God. I don't like any of those. Hard time coming. No, wrong. This time it was correct. I get for using my primary. Oh, at least I got to this part. I can practice this part a lot more. I got a bit lost there for a second. Come on. This one. This one. Yes! Okay, that was clean. This one I should probably learn a bit better. Look over the VOD after this. Oops. I forgot about the cross beam in the middle. Let me review that. So I was just bringing it up. Okay, so I did these pretty clean. And then so this first part I've got down pretty well. So it's here and then it's like here. Now this part is 20 hours, so you want to be up here. And then because the point, okay. So I just got hit by the thing in the middle. So in this case, because these ones are moving away from each other, then this section here would be safe. But I needed to be up here because of the cross beam being annoying. And then once I'm in position, I look at number 2 and see, oh, they're all moving left. So that means I have to be on the other side. So over here, after the ones go through. Alright. That's not easy, but it's what I have to do. Right. I can't even... Also, can probably raid Nemba tonight? Well, that depends on how long Nemba will play this game for. How long is she gonna play it? Is she gonna go past 10 PM? Oh, raid. Oh, do you mean raid as in raid with Nemba? Then yeah, sure, I can do that maybe. But I'm so focused on the solo right now. I'm not even thinking about multiplayer right now. This one zone has messed me up. At first I thought you meant raid Nemba as in Twitch raid, stream raid. Okay, that's what you meant. But yeah, that would depend on whether she is actually gonna play this till late, till much later. If she does, then I'm super down to this raider. Guess this. You did mean Twitch raid. Impromptu collab could happen though. It could. It could. But like I said, I'm so focused on trying to do this solo that multiplayer would just screw me over. Like I'd be so bad. Not that me being bad would matter, but like I'm really tilted right now. I want to beat this one zone at least once. You got no idea how long she goes on for? I guess we'll see. Once I decide to call it quits. Like actually, not the worst one. I can get that. And then I don't think I need regeneration anymore. If I need regeneration at this point, it's like I haven't learned anything. To be really careful there. Well, many ways to generate damage, fortunately. Okay, so this is a good DPS build, but again, it doesn't matter. I have to dodge the boss well. goodness for Vanish. I got tilted. Ah. This is not good. I lost myself in the middle of that. That was a good DPS build, but I eventually I got lost. Ugh. How am I gonna maintain focus now? Because now I don't even feel like I'm in the right state of mind. Oh my god, see? That's exactly my point. It's just the one attack has kept me up all night. All of these below. Do that one. I got a lucky proc there. Wow, I can't believe I didn't get hit there. That's fine, as long as I don't get hit on the third enemy. My highest base damage is my special, so I mean it does help out. It doesn't help out that much. DPS 250. That's bad news. Should have gotten the one that activated attacks using my primary. I find it so hard to talk while I'm playing this. This is, if I were to play FF14, this is exactly how the streams would go. Well, only if I'm raiding though. If I'm doing like dailies for FF14, then it's like the easiest content ever. I could talk all day. I could ignore mechanics. I could flame whoever's in my party for no reason. I don't have to focus on anything. Oh. But here I have to... See, the moment I started talking was the moment I got hit. That's the kind of game this is. Oh! See, the moment I had to explain, that's when I died. That's when I got hit. You don't want to explain stuff. That's how you lose. Ah, I got confused. I used my defensive a lot earlier than that beam reached me, but no. It looks like you can't... Your defensive doesn't come out as soon as you press the button, no matter what you're doing. I guess there is some sort of startup if you're in the middle of another attack. It seemed like that was the case anyway. Because I could have sworn I pressed defensive before the beam. I'm already feeling so tired and I basically just started. Oh, it's already been 2 hours. It's already been 2 hours. Oh god. I would be tempted to pick this if there were any other difficulty but Lunar. But because this is Lunar, I have to go for ones that give me damage. I don't have any choice. That's weird. Usually I kill the boss in the middle first instead of the one outside, but it's the opposite this time. Can I gain a buff? When I gain a buff, huh? When I gain a buff. That's interesting. Vanish counts as a buff. Vanish counts as a buff. Okay, okay, okay. We got some sort of damage here. I'm happy with that, at least. Cooldown is longer, no longer randomly resets. Go with that. And I guess we have to go for regeneration. Because I'm clearly... I can't fight these guys. Ah! No. Well, at least I got back my HP, but man. Wish I didn't get hit like that most of the time. You, Quabi. I was so close. Right. This way. Yeah, bit of a mistake. Oh! Whoops. Massive whoops. Huh. 2 HP coming into this boss. That's bad. It's pretty bad. Oh my gosh, man. Are you kidding me? What the heck am I? Fine. There is only one thing that erases projectiles. My secondary burn is not going to do anything. I just have to pick the one with the highest damage number. Oh. Not paying attention? Got it right this time, but man did I get lucky. Got it all right this time. No, I was not. No, I didn't. I wanted to get knocked back to the other side. I was directly in the middle, and I guess I didn't move to the right more enough. Oh, God. I so desperately want a practice mode, just for this one boss, man. This game desperately needs it. If you either you do that or you make that one particular mechanic I'm moaning and whining about easier. Because that's insanely difficult. Like the other mechanics where I got hit, that's entirely on me because I got lost myself, and yeah. But the one where you have to react in 1 second, like, come on. Go with that. Not right. Oops. I forget to breathe every time. Oh, God. That, I guess. Max HP one's kinda nice, but I need some damage. Okay. I would have hoped that the multiple hits had more chance in 50k. Oh, there you go. 50k there. Great. Oh, I misread that. That was the hard one. This is not the hard one. Oh! My damage is not enough. That's great. God, I don't have enough damage. I had a bad suspicion with the build that I have right now. Somehow I knew it wasn't going to be enough. I'll just defensive through this. I didn't expect it to go that far. I'm still gonna keep going. Maybe I should take another break at some point. Oops. Because it's clearly... I'm clearly getting tilted. I'm clearly getting tilted and I am having trouble against these bosses now. Once, at the beginning of the stream, I didn't have nearly as much trouble. See, what the hell is this? Movement speed's only useful for defensive maneuvering. When you need to meet a tight DPS check, it's... Right. I nearly got hit there. Give me something that does a lot of damage. I guess we'll go with that. I have no idea if that's going to be enough. Probably not. Excuse me. Oh! Excuse me. Time really flies when I'm trying to clear this zone. Could you imagine I just just for a change of pace I start the other zone? The one with the crows. And I just clear it first try? Could you imagine if that happened? I doubt that would actually happen, but I'll get mad if it's even slightly easier. Chance of resetting is higher. These are great. I hate all of these. Ah. You just had to give me the hard pattern immediately. Man. Miserable. This is a miserable build. kind of just gave up. You know what? I kind of just gave up that attempt in the middle of it. Is that also because I'm playing Wizard as well? Is a Wizard really that bad? I think Wizard's that bad. But I don't know. I feel like Wizard's just well designed. Clearly not the strongest rabbit, but it's fine. I am starting to get a little lightheaded. Maybe after this I'll call it quits after this. God. Fine. I forgot to turn on my streamer bot. So I was wondering why I didn't have any ad messages, but now I know. That was early. That saved it. Be really on point in my defensive. Barely even a damage increase. Oh, excuse me. Hard one. Oh my god. I'm starting to feel sleepy. I'm so tired right now. I'm not so much feeling sleepy, but I'm just feeling fatigued. Just having done this for 2 hours. And even longer today. God. Panicked. fell asleep. I don't even know what happened there. Oh! I really got tagged like that. That's how you know I need to stop for now. I ran into... Okay. Okay. That's it for today. Oh my god, that was easily the worst I played. No, I cannot. I cannot. Let's see if Nemba is live. Oh, man. I'm gonna be stuck on Red Darkhouse forever, and everyone's gonna have these Lunar clears on what are clearly easier zones. I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be very sad. Is Nemba on right now? I don't think Nemba's on right now. Is Nemba on? I can't even find her. I can't even... Maybe she's known under a different name though. Maybe her Twitch isn't called Nemba. I can't find. Maybe if I search Rabbit and Steel, I'll probably get it. I can't find Nemba's stream. Everyone's doing hard. No one's doing Lunar solo. I'm a bit salty. Oh wait, oh no, no one's doing solo Lunar. All of these fake Rabbit and Steel players. Everyone's fake. I'm the only real one here. Bit of the salt surfacing right now. I just can't believe they made that one mechanic that difficult. I'm so mad about that. It doesn't seem like Nemba's streaming. Doesn't seem like Nemba's streaming right now, so I'm just gonna end the stream there. Alright, I need some sort of... I need to take my mind off of Rabbit and Steel right now. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll see you later. Bye bye. Tomorrow is going to be more Rabbit and Steel. Bye bye.